So the YSL case continues to rage on, and Young Thug went on Instagram and posted something that I cannot believe he posted this. But as y'all know, last week, Young Thug's lawyer said that Young Thug, the thug in the name, meant truly humble under God. Now, Young Thug himself has gone even further to give us the meaning of even more criminal-affiliated acronyms. Let's read into this shit. Let's see what Young Thug had to say. Now, Thugger1 on Instagram had to say this. He says swag means someone who admires God. Now, I don't know who in the Young Thug camp and the YSL camp thought that they needed to explain swag. Swag's not really a crime or a criminal act or a criminal organization unless there's something I'm missing here. Could swag be the name of a gang? Or like, I don't know. All I know is swag as I know it is not criminal. But thanks Young Thug and friends for explaining that swag is someone who admires God. Now here's where it gets real. He says YSL means Young Soldiers of the Lord. Okay, okay. Like, I understand Young Thug is fighting for his life, but this man is playing with God. He is playing with God. YSL does not mean Young Soldiers of God. YSL means two things. Okay, hold on a second. Let's be realistic here, Young Thug. YSL does not mean no damn Young Soldiers of the Lord. It means Young Stoner Life. Young Stoner Life, which is the name of the record label, right? Young Stoner Life. However, it also means Young Slime Life, which is the name of the gang that's under a RICO investigation. So Young Thug's team is saying YSL means Young Soldiers of the Lord. I'm fucking with it. I bet. Slat means show love all the time. So slat, you know what I'm saying? Slat, all that, you know, slat means to show love all the time. This is amazing. Op means overly positive pal. You know those people trying to kill you every day? People threatening your life on social media? The niggas you're into it with? The niggas you're trying to kill? Your ops? Those are your overly positive pals. Yeah. Slime. Seeing Lord in me every day. Okay. I'm liking this shit. This is positive. This is, you know, Young Thug's lawyer last week spoke about pushing positivity. This is pushing positivity. Coming on the internet to clarify the meaning of all the gang shit you've been talking about for the last however many, 10 years of his career? After a decade of Young Thug, it's 2023. He came around like 2013, 2014? After a decade of Young Thug, I'm actually happy to finally get clarification on what all this shit means. Gang means going above normal guys. Yo, this is honest to God, this is amazing. This is not only amazing in the sense of its positivity, but it's just amazing in the sense of its creativity. I gotta hand it to Young Thug and friends. This is amazing. Glock. Now this one I like. Guarding lives. Overcoming challenges knowingly. Okay. Some of these are unnecessary. Young Thug, we know what Glock means. We know what swag means. Neither of these things require clarification. But thank you, though. Thank you, Jeffrey, for your wisdom. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. I want people to take away from this the seriousness of the situation. Obviously, we can sit here and laugh about Young Thug, you know, pulling ridiculous acronyms out of his asshole. However, it's important to understand that Young Thug is in a horrible position right now. And as a result, he has now been relegated to creating acronyms in an attempt to fight for his fucking life. This man is fighting for his freedom. This man is fighting for the right to see his family. This man is fighting for his life. Fighting for his life. He has been relegated to posting acronyms to try to cover his ass. This is the same nigga that sat there and talked about being a street nigga on Gillian Wallow's podcast and said that he knew if somebody was a snitch around him. What could there possibly be to snitch on, Young Thug? Unless you're involved in criminality. This is the same Young Thug who sat there and told YFN Lucci, if I didn't like what you was doing for your mama, I would have been killed you.
Or he says, at YFN, if I ain't like what you do for your mother and kids, I would have been killed you.
This is the same Young Thug that sat there and said, I shot at his mommy, he no longer mentioned me. You can't do all of that and then post 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me make sure my math is correct. There we go. I was never good at math in school, so I had to do a double check. You can't post 7 acronyms on Instagram, bro, and call it a day. And say, well, this is the clarification of what I meant when I said glot and slat and slime and gang. No. Absolutely not. You don't get to do that. This is like people are sitting there saying free Thugger Thugger and free YSL. Bro, this is real life, bro. He really about to lose everything. Everything he's ever worked for. The countless hours in the studio. The music video shoots, the contracts, the flights, the tour bus routes, all of that for nothing. All of it up in smoke. Because he want to be gang. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, like, I understand the fact that a lot of these guys come from impoverished backgrounds. I get it. I understand the fact that there are some parts of these guys' past that cannot be erased. What's done is done. When you come from certain environments, you get caught up in certain shit. But when you become successful, it's imperative for you to separate yourself from these things. Ordering hits in prison. Ordering hits on the outside. Threatening people's family. Admitting to trying to harm people's mamas in songs. Talking about gang and slat and slime. There was literally an incident where a member of YSL killed a man who came to Atlanta for the wedding of his friend. To give y'all an idea of how destructive YSL has actually become, bro, let's take a dive. YSL gang member, YSL gang member convicted of deadly Buckhead wedding robbery. Atlanta. One of the men charged earlier this year, along with popular Atlanta rapper and alleged YSL gang leader Young Thug, for violating the RICO Act, was convicted of murder on Thursday. Jaden Myrick, who goes by Set Trip or J-Man, was found guilty of robbery and murder outside a wedding venue in the Buckhead community of July 7, 2018. It happened at the Capital City Country Club in the historic Brookhaven neighborhood. Man charged with murder after wedding armed robbery in Buckhead. 4 people were waiting for a rideshare service outside the venue following a wedding. Prosecutors said Myrick and co-defendant Taurus Fleetwood spotted them, believed they were easy targets, and approached them at gunpoint. Myrick then demanded their belongings, including cell phones, wallets, and other valuables. Christian Broder followed Myrick after the robbery, attempting to reason with him to get his license back. Instead, he was met with gunfire, striking Broder in the stomach. So this is him right here, Christian Broder. Fleetwood would drive the pair away from the scene in a white Dodge Charger. Retired Atlanta police officer detective Brett Zimbrick was credited with the quick capture of the pair. Broder, the general manager at popular DC restaurant Millie's, died just short of a week later from his injuries. Charges for Myrick were quickly upgraded to include murder. YSL gang member mocks the family, and it gets even worse. But let's keep reading. Myrick, who was just 17 at the time of the murder, he's my age. I was 17 in 2018. Took the stand during his trial this week. He admitted to the court he mocked the family on a jail call. This is YSL, y'all. This is young slime life, bro. This is YSL. When y'all niggas say free YSL, free Jeffrey, this is what y'all want free. This is what y'all want running the streets of Atlanta. This type of fuckery. This dumb nigga shit. Come on, bro. A teen who was 15 at the time inside the getaway car told the court the pair, when they came back to the car, they were carrying purses and wallets. He said initially, Myrick spotted Broder and his friends and family outside the venue and stopped the car. Detective Zimbrick also testified. Eventually, he was convicted by a jury on 16 counts, including violation of street gang terrorism and prevention, malice murder, felony murder, armed robbery, criminal attempt to commit armed robbery, aggravated battery, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during commission of a felony, and possession of a firearm by a first offender probationer. Lord have mercy, bro. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? A Fulton County Superior Court judge sentenced Myrick to life without parole, followed by 3 consecutive life sentences, followed by a consecutive 5 years. Bruh, this what y'all be talking about when y'all say free Jeffrey, bro. When y'all say free YSL, free Jeffrey, this is what y'all are talking about. Y'all are talking about freeing an individual who is literally, y'all are talking about freeing an individual and a gang of folk who are terrorizing not just people from the opposite side, not just the overly, what was ops? Overly positive pals. They're not just trying to kill their overly positive pals. They're also killing civilians. It'd be one thing if YSL was simply locked in a gang war. They're killing innocent people. It's bad enough we got young dudes killing each other in gang wars over shit that probably isn't even that serious. Y'all killing civilians too? Y'all are killing civilians from out of town visiting a friend for a wedding? Bro, are y'all crazy, bro? But y'all want these niggas to be free. Free Jeffrey, free YSL, right? This is what we be talking about, right? Look at the destruction that's being caused by this gang, bro. And folk be talking about free YSL. Let YSL kill somebody close to you. Now it's now it's no longer free Jeffrey, right? Now it's no longer free YSL. This, bro, is why I'm saying that if this incident that I just mentioned isn't a tragedy to you, if you don't give a fuck about the innocent victims of YSL, cool, fine, I get it. Let me appeal to the person you might support, the person you might love. Jeffrey, Young Thug, right? Young Thug, by participating in this activity, has cost himself everything. Everything. The countless hours in the studio, the countless hours on the buses, the planes, the business deals, the relationships he's built, everything he's bro. That's just, we're talking about his mainstream career. The years he had to grind before he even tasted a lick of a record deal, a mainstream dollar. Before all of that, before any of that, he still had to grind. He still had to record songs when no one was listening. He still had to put in the work when no one gave a fuck about who he was. And then to throw all of that away behind this Rico, bro. Behind this gang shit. Behind Slat and Slime and all that bullshit. Hello? I'm trying to, bruh. You know, I haven't made a serious themed video like this in a long time. I've been trying to be like, you know, more entertainment based and shit. Because obviously, like, I like to laugh and have fun. But, yo, like, this shit ain't cool. Ain't none of this shit cool. It ain't cool to be gang. What y'all want? A city overrun by gangs? What y'all want to be a third world country? Is that what y'all want? To be a third world country? Well, a third world city? For Atlanta to be a third world city? Is that what y'all want? A city run by gangs? With rappers at the helm? Is that what y'all want? But be realistic. Be an adult. Like, real talk. Like, get off your knees. Be an adult. And be reasonable and rational here. And realize that, bro, ain't none of this shit cool. It's a gang war. You got a little bit of my sympathies. But once y'all start killing innocent civilians, no matter what race, background, creed, nationality, y'all killing innocent civilians behind bullshit, y'all definitely gotta go. They already gotta go off top with that gang war. Y'all remember what happened with YFN Lucci when his homeboy got shot in the car and Lucci... These niggas shoved him out of the vehicle after he was killed. Imagine you go with your homeboys to do a drive-by, which is like... Drive-bys is like... It's crazy. Like, why would you ever do a drive-by? You're literally moving in a moving coffin. These niggas commit a drive-by. Lucci's homeboy gets shot in the head during the drive-by. They shove this nigga's body out of the vehicle and just drive off. This is the type of dumb shit happening in these gang wars. I have sympathy for gang wars because I understand that it's two factions fighting each other. For the most part, innocent civilians aren't involved, but lives are still lives no matter who you're associated with. And if this is what we're talking about, bro, dudes going to ride with the homies and going to spin the block with the homies and getting shot in the head and your body gets shoved out the vehicle and you over there dying alone with none of your boys and drove off without you, you over there lying in the street bleeding out of your head. Like, come on, bro, like, what are we talking about? This is YSL, YFN, gang, Slat, Slime. This is what we talking about, bro. He said, this man's lawyer is over there talking about some truly humble under God, overly positive pals, guarding lives and overcoming challenges knowingly, bro. You can't make this shit up. Look, ultimately, at the end of the day, here's what I think. I think that YSL needs to do their time. I don't give a fuck how much hip hop glorifies street shit. All of you niggas gonna sound the exact same when you turn out like these old heads, bro. Every old head that was in the streets that I've ever met, they all say the same shit. It ain't worth it. Don't do it. That shit's stupid. Don't do it. Why should I participate in this dumb shit and support this shit when I know that all of us are just gonna turn 40 years old, and I'll, instead of me being the only one saying this is dumb, the rest of y'all supporting this shit gonna be like, yeah, but that shit's stupid. So like, what's the point in even really like being like pro YSL? Because all y'all just gonna change y'all minds in like 20-30 years. So it's like, there's really no point in me even like, bro, like at the end of the day, this gang shit ain't cool. I don't know how many rappers need to die, go to prison. I don't know how many lives y'all need to see go up in smoke. Vaughn, Duck, PNB Rock, XXX Tentacion. How many rappers do you need to see die or go to prison because of gangster shit? X got robbed by street dudes, by gang members, by street niggas trying to rob. They killed him. PNB Rock robbed at a waffle shop with his girlfriend, shot dead, bleeding out on camera, bro. By street niggas, real niggas. The same street shit that y'all love so goddamn much has taken the lives of rappers that we hold dear to us. Young Dolph shot dead at a cookie store that he frequented to buy his mother cookies. Shot dead in the cookie shop, buying his mom cookies, bro. His mother cookies. These are the kind of losses we've taken in hip-hop as a result of street culture and gang. And y'all talking about free YSL. Okay. Y'all talking about free Jeffrey. Okay. It's crazy how y'all can sit there and cry and complain about the violence when your favorite rapper dies, but then sit there and simultaneously support the violence when your favorite rapper gets locked up. I'm trying to make it make sense. Trust me, I'm trying, but it's not. The math ain't adding up. Look, bruh, I think this list that Jeffrey and them came up with was absolutely hilarious. I support more of these. I support more acronyms. I think they were funny. I think that this is hilarious, but when we look at it from a more realistic perspective, we begin to realize this is sad as fuck. So, at the end of the day, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.